So the last time that I dyed my hair was in September, and I dyed it black. I did use a semi-permanent black first and then regretted it because it was very, very blue, and even on, I had red on this side and it was still coming through really blue toned rather than purple, and it like was really staining my skin. So I was like, I'm just gonna put a permanent black on top of it instead. I was like, it's fine, I'll just have black for a while. It's now October 2nd, so it's been less than a month, and I really, really want to dye my hair. I do have blue coming through the ends where the box dye has faded, but I don't really want to be putting more black over them to keep the black part, because I think I'm going to do like some pink underneath or something and keep the black on top, because I don't want to do too much. I am meant to be leaving my hair alone so that it gets in better shape for my wedding in April. Not sure how that's going to pan out, but we'll see, I guess. So I've sectioned my hair off. Probably not the best. I have mentioned before I'm terrible at sectioning. So first I have a hair colour remover. It's not one with bleaching, so I can remove the black out of the hair before bleaching it, because otherwise it will probably go very patchy and terrible. This hair colour remover says to leave it on for 60 minutes. I feel like that's quite a long time. I don't think it's usually as long as that when I've used it in the past, but I'm not really gonna be too careful about how I do it, because usually colour remover, with it being quite liquidy, is quite easy to get in and saturate the hair. Okay, I guess we'll be back in an hour and see if it actually does anything. So this is after the colour remover. It kind of looks a bit scary. The blue has stained a lot on the end, yet for some reason not the mids here. So I think when I bleach it, it's probably going to still be blue. So we'll just have to see what we can do with that, I suppose. I'm a bit scared to bleach it, to be honest, because obviously it is pre-lightened under here, and then using the colour remover will have really dried it out as well, so I'm not sure how well my hair can take it. So I don't think I'm going to do just straight up bleach. I'm probably going to wet my hair and use some shampoo and do it that way, so it's just not quite so strong at least. Now, I'm not really sure which part of my hair to start off with the bleach, because I know when you have it already pre-lightened, you should start on the roots for once. But I'm also like, there's so much blue, I don't know if it would be worth putting it on the blue to get as much of that out as possible. But then it's the ends of my hair that is probably already the most damaged out of all of my hair, so that would also be a bad idea. I guess I'll just do the roots, or even just all of it at once together, and hope for the best. Got my water, just to dampen it. I'm not sure if I really see much happening, which is a little worrying. I don't know if maybe I put too much shampoo in or too much water in my hair and just diluted it too much or what. I don't know. But I'll leave it on for a little bit and we'll see what happens, I guess. So this is my hair after the bleach. It definitely didn't lift that much, but I don't think I lifted it on that long. It felt like it was starting to quite irritate my skin, so I was like, I'm just gonna wash it off. So that's probably why it didn't lift a lot. I didn't actually time it. I got a phone call and then I was like, I probably shouldn't leave this on too long while on the phone, so I was like, I need to just go rinse it. Here's how it's looking. Very dark and very orange. I'm not sure pink will cover this, but I'm hoping it will. I've definitely had hair not that much better than this and it's still gone pink, but it is still very dark in places, so and very extremely orange. If it wasn't for the blue, I would actually think I'd be better off putting orange just straight on this instead, but obviously that will just neutralise the blue and then that part will be brown instead. So at least with the pink, the ends will just go purple rather than brown. Technically I could just wait until tomorrow and do another round of bleach, but one, obviously I don't want to damage my hair too much, and two, I just feel like I'm never going to get the sectioning back if I take it out and try and redo it, so I'm just trying to do it all in one go so I don't have to redo the sectioning. Okay, so for hair dye I'm using Directions Flamingo Pink. I used to use this colour all the time, and then there's a YouTuber that I sometimes watch. I say sometimes, most of the time, aka Aislinn, who dyes her hair with rainbow colours, and she says her favourite pink is the Manic Panic Hot Hot Pink. So I really wanted to try it and I loved it. It was so bright. So I've kind of used that one a few times since, instead of the Flamingo, and then I've also used the Arctic Fox Virgin Pink quite a lot recently, so this is me going back to my original pink. Just show you that as a The plus side to having black hair on top is I don't have to worry too much about precision of doing the pink. I might even put a little bit of the pink on the ends of my black hair because they're coming through very, very blue. It might turn them a bit more purpley instead at least. Okay, so I didn't really have the patience to wait for it to dry enough for me to style it, so it just is what it is right now. But this is the hair.